So the end of the year is coming up, and usually I don't say much around this time of year, but this time I figured I'd talk about some of the musical releases that I've put out, in particular physical releases. So anything on CD, vinyl, cassette, all that, and just show some appreciation for the amazing people that have let me be a part of their thing and brought me along for the ride, and that I've gotten to make killer music with. So yeah, first up is Fathom's Chaos Morphagoria from 2023. Um, we put so much work into this. It's absolutely unreal. And to think this was the first thing I ever did, I'm insanely proud because, you know, it's just really polished. The songwriting is so tight. It was a lot of work and it really paid off because the result is really fantastic. And I'm very happy that this year we've gotten to play this stuff with a little more frequency live. We've gotten to do a lot more shows with the current lineup and gotten out there and played almost this whole track list at almost every show. So really proud of it. Chaos Morphagoria. Next up is In Silent Oblivion by Inscribed. Many of you know this band as the one that I started with my best friend Lucas, who is along with me for so much shit nowadays. He has to deal with me way too much. Yeah, the three of us always, put in so much into this insane, ridiculous, twisted, fucked up music for weird people that we create. Yeah, and there's a follow-up on the way not too far from now. Keep your eye out for that because it's going to be a pretty hefty follow-up. We're not just doing no EP again. We're really getting it together, and yeah, but really love the mix on this one. Really dig my bass parts and just how they came out. Yeah, In Silent Oblivion. So next, also 2024, is Senses of Detriment, Cemetery Filth. Yeah, came out like a month after In Silent Oblivion. August of 2024. It's still surreal that I'm even on a Cemetery Filth release because I just loved the band that much. I can't believe that, this is me on this one. And yeah, super twisted as well. A good, healthy heap of, weirdness on this, which I always love. Probably my favorite bass tone that I've put to tape so far. Figuratively put to tape because everything's digital now. But although this was mastered analog, funny enough, which is really cool, it gives it some warmth. Yeah, love the bass tone and just, it's brutal. It's death metal. It's totally freaking Cemetery Filth. And we played this stuff on the tour so much, and we still play this stuff like, every show we do all the original songs on here, so really amazing. And also came out on tape, and I have this cool promo tape as well. This is unmastered, so it sounds a little different. It's cool to hear it that way. And it came out on vinyl, which I'm ridiculously happy with how these vinyl records came out. This is the green one. You can kind of see it there, that it's green. It came out in 3 colors: green, kind of yellowish color, and black. Yeah, love it. The record really shines on vinyl. So yeah, the one release I have on vinyl, that's the killer thing about being on a label, Rotted Life Records. Freaking fantastic. So moving on to 2025, Rectifies, Hybridized, killer thrash metal, Chris Poland on lead guitar, which is surreal to say. Yeah, just solid stuff. Um, Really crazy to say I'm on record with Chris Poland. And then skipping to September of this year, uh, we've got Dreadnotis, self-titled debut EP/demo. This has come out only on cassette, and you can get it now. It's pretty new, so there's that. Um, and there's a red one as well, which is, I love how the red came out. And a green one that you can only get if you see us live, which will hopefully be soon. So yeah, Dreadnotis, really good. Pick the red one because that's the one I really like. Yeah, really awesome death metal. A little bit of melodic leading, but not leaning, but not totally like Swedish sounding. It's more like in the vein of stuff like Death and all that. Robin Stone on session drums. He's incredible. What needs to be said about him? Yeah, really happy with this one. So there you have it. The physical stuff that I've put out. Of course, there's a lot more like digital and all that stuff, but I just wanted to focus on the physical stuff because that's what I really love to show off. I'll make a wrap up of everything else at some point. There's going to be a lot more soon. 2026 is going to be pretty loaded, and I'm not just blowing smoke. That is for certain. It's going to be really crazy. New Inscribed, and all kinds of other new stuff. It's going to be killer, and I can't wait. So.